Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. It's been a couple days since I played as I was working on a Civ 6 playthrough, so I've sort of lost a little bit of momentum here. I'm trying to remember what we were doing. I know we were going to set up coal into Mark III proliferator here, and then feed it into this planetary station to be shipped to another one. Looks like I set up my nanotubes. I set up my nanotubes. And I was going to go get some coal next, right? We have coal veins over here. Okay. So I think what we want to do is try to figure out a design for a miniature factory that produces Mark II proliferator, and then be able to build as many of those as we need to feed into the carbon nanotubes over here. We don't need a lot on this planet, we just need some. Let's start by throwing down a miner here. That's 6 per minute. That seems good. And then let's get a little bit of foundation down. Oh, it looks like I need to pull some out of my inventory here. Where's my foundation? Let's get a stack of this. Or two. It is rough building in the darkness here, but what can you do, right? Okay, so we want lay foundation without decoration. Yes, and let's just do something like this. Just get a little space going. Okay, that's good. So if we take a look at the recipe for Mark II proliferator, we need diamonds in Mark I, right? So let's start by putting down our finished product assembler. So again, I'm not exactly sure what this is going to look like. Where are we on the planet in terms of the lateral bands, the latitude bands? We're sort of near the equator. The equator is somewhere here. So, which should be okay to build here. All right. So, if you're going to make me, let's say you're going to make me Mark II proliferator, right? You are going to operate, you're going to make 45 per minute, or we could use a Mark II assembler if we wanted to get 60 per minute. I don't think we need that. So we need 90 Mark I proliferators and 45 diamonds. Okay. What's happened here? Something's been blown up. Is that on this planet? I think it is. Yeah, something's fighting us over there, or something bad is happening. We'll go check that out in a minute. So, we determined, right. We need 90 Mark II proliferators. Let's start with those. Let's see. Where do we want our inputs? I guess we want one row of inputs there, or maybe 2 rows there. Let's go ahead and reverse these. And then we'll have our output maybe coming out like this. So we'll have... I need some more sorter Mark IIs as well. Where are those friendly little guys? Here we go. Get a stack of these. Pop the extras back in. Okay, so sorter Mark II. The proliferator comes out here. The lower ranked proliferator goes in here. And the diamonds go in there. Right? Right. So then we need... I guess this needs to come up here. Or come down here like this and join up there. And then we're going to have a pair of assemblers here. Something like this, I guess. So if we're going to have that, then this needs to be a T-junction. We can make that happen. I think that looks fine. Because I think we need 2 of these, right? How many are you going to produce? No, you're going to produce 45 recipes per second. So instead of doing 120, you'll do 60. And we need 90. No, I'm sorry. You would normally do 60 you'd normally do 120 recipes per minute, but you're actually going to do 75% of that. So you'll do the 90. So we only need 1 then. Okay. So then we don't need you at all. And you can connect up like this. We'll put a sorter out. And then you're going to need coal in, right? Right. And you're going to need diamonds in. So let's put a diamond smelter here. I think like this. You'll make me diamonds. And how many can you make? Or how many do we need? Let's go back to that question. We need 45 diamonds per minute, and you're going to produce 30 from energetic graphite or 30 from... What's that crystal? Do I have access to that crystal? What is this? This is kimberlite ore. I don't think we have that on this planet. We have organic crystals and stalagmite crystals. So we will need to produce some energetic graphite here from coal. Let's see. You need 45 diamonds per minute, and you can produce 30 diamonds per minute, I guess. So we will need 2 of you providing goodies here. What's the right way to do this? You know what else? We don't actually need this. We can change the way this works. So the output is going to come here, and we can just put it directly in like this. Okay. So then our smelters can be over here. Can they? They need to go like this and then like this, I think. So we can do outputs of diamonds and then inputs into the assembler. Do outputs of diamonds and inputs into the assembler. That's a nice tight seam right there. So we need 45 diamonds per minute. Each of these produces 13. Or 30, rather. Right? Yeah, 30. So we need 45 energetic graphite per minute. And that is made where? In another smelter, I think? You're going to produce energetic graphite. And how much can you produce? You can produce 30 per minute from 60 coal. All right. So we do need 2 of you. Copy and paste. You guys are going to output your energetic graphite and feed it into these diamond smelters. Okay. Nice tight little grouping here. So we've got all our inputs for this. Now we just need the coal to go in. So we need 60 coal per minute for you and another 30 for you. So that's 90. And you need 90 coal. So we need a total of 180 coal per minute coming in on a line like this. Right? And we want the priority to be this individual. We want to get this and this first and then this last. Cuz you're going to be the one who's going to have less need. So we'll go like this. That'll make sure that these 2 get full coal, and then whatever's left over goes into here, which should be fine. Okay, so this is coal, and that's the only thing that goes in, and we get energetic graphite into diamonds. We get proliferator Mark 1. That goes in here. So this whole thing should produce 45, right? 45 proliferator Mark 2 per minute for an input of, I think we said 180 coal. Because you're going to use 120. No. You're going to go 30 recipes per second. We need 45. So 30, that's 60, 90 for the half-speed one. And then another 45 here? No, you're making 90 per minute, right? Instead of 120, you're making 90 per minute. So it's 90 plus 90. Yeah, it needs 180 coal to run properly for this to run at 100% efficiency. So let's, I feel like that's pretty tight, pretty compact. Let's copy this for later. We'll call this Proliferator Mark II 45. And we'll just throw a Proliferator Mark II icon on here. We'll save it. Okay, looks good. Let's update the description. Requires or input 180 coal per minute and save blueprint. Okay. So I think this is enough for here. I think we just feed this in powered on and then route the Proliferator Mark II over to the carbon nanotubes. So let's see. We prepared, I believe, some sort of a... Yeah. So this is the priority line. Where do I want this to run? If we go around here, we're kind of blocking off a lot of the inputs, but I guess that's okay. We can always move the tower later if we need to. So, like, let's come around here. Maybe to this. And let's see what's involved in making Proliferator Mark III. We really only need one production line. You're going to make Proliferator Mark III. You could make... Let's see, 30 per minute, but that'll be at 75%. So you'll make 22.5 per minute and use twice as much Proliferator Mark II. So that's exactly as much as we're going to produce with our little Mark II factory, 45 per minute. That'll feed into this. 30, 22.5. Yeah, I think that works. So we'll get 22.5 Proliferator Mark II per minute. Let's input the carbon nanotubes, and we're going to have more than enough carbon nanotubes, right? Yeah, more than enough. Let's input the carbon nanotubes. Let's output the Proliferator Mark III into the tower. Seems good. For some reason, it's stretching there. So let's bring it over by one and output it onto this line. There we go. There's the output. Okay. Let's get you powered up. Looks good. Then we bring over the output from Proliferator Mark II town over here. Where did I decide the output was? Right here, right? Because this is going in. Yeah, so you're the output. Let's grab you. You can come along this line. Let's get this all powered up and connected. So we need our coal here. We're going to need power tower to power the miner. And then some power towers for the factory. Looks good. Okay. We'll connect you up along this line. Looks like I'll need a teeny tiny bit of foundation here. Just like this, I guess. There we go. That looks fine. Okay, power tower collides with other object. That doesn't look like it should, but I guess it will. So how far can we stretch you? Out to here. Okay. Let's continue building our input line here, our conveyor belts. Looks like it's right where it needs to be. That's fantastic. Get a power tower going. Connect these two up. Looks good. Okay. Connect you up. And we should now see... Oh, wait. No, that's not quite right. you're going to need to go like this. And then we input the Proliferator Mark II. Okay, let's see it all work. Yep, here comes the Proliferator Mark II. This assembler should be running without any delay. One of the smelters and one of the diamond producers should have some delays once it starts backing up, because it won't have output availability. Looks like it's working as intended. This should be building up... Somebody should be building up a backlog. I feel. I guess it's running at 100% efficiency. I guess that's fine. But I feel like I did the math, so... You're producing 30 per minute. You're producing 30 per minute. You're consuming 30 per minute. So you guys are making 60 diamonds. Ah, this is where it's starting to build up, right here. I think. Yeah, it's backed up on this conveyor belt. If we let it run for a little while, one of these should start having backup problems. Are you accumulating here? Yeah, you've got 6 diamonds, 7 diamonds. Okay, we're gonna see it in a bit here. But the key thing is, as these start consuming a little bit less coal, this will keep running at 100% efficiency. So I think we're fine. Let's check out our Mark III. Mark III is successfully produced. And as it begins to fill up here, we'll see some transits as the minimum load of drones completes. So we have a landing relay station on Clement Star 1. That's here. Let's go see about what that is. And if we can intercept it. Okay. Let's blow this up. Let's get our usual setup here to lock this in place. Let's get it connected to the network. 1 and 2, and then we'll drag a power tower over this way. That was coming from somewhere. Where's power? Here we go. I need you coming this way and connecting up like that. Seems good. Okay, that looks good. Now, where are these broken things? What happened here? Okay. So, somehow it got established here. This base. Let's see if we can't fix this up. Get some missiles in here. Do I have some missiles right now? Yes. I don't have the lasers, unfortunately. Taking some damage here on our shield, trying to get that turned on, but the signal tower should get this cleared out. All right, they are attacking me. Let me put down another defense base there, and then I need to back off for a minute. Yeah, they destroyed my defense base. Do I not have enough? Do I not have... They're blowing stuff up here. I need more... I guess I need more missile bases. Hold on. They've gotten a little strong here. I've run out of some important stuff here. Let me switch over to missiles myself to defend myself. Let's get another hard point down a little bit closer. I'm missing the battlefield analysis bases, but if we can shut this down, the planetary base. Okay, there we go. Now I can clean this up. I'm gonna have to craft some planetary bases or something. Okay, so I need to clean this up. Let's get rid of all of this. Okay, we're gonna need... What can I make here? I'm gonna need some circuit boards. To craft those, I need copper. How many can I make? I need copper and iron. I have only one copper. All right, let me get some copper and some iron in here. Let's craft some circuit boards. I guess maybe 30 is enough? I'm not sure. But this is going to be a problem unless we get it cleaned up. We have power over here. Okay. So I need some battlefield analysis bases. I need some laser turrets. How many can I make now? 6? Let's make all 6. Okay. And then I can put the rest of this back for now. Couldn't hurt to have a few out in my inventory, but that's all right. Okay, it'll take me a minute here. What are we doing? We're crafting prisms and exciters. Okay, plasma exciters and prisms. There's some other injured things over there. Or no, we never built those, right? Let me cancel those before they get put down. I don't want you there. I want you over here. Okay, I mean, you know, dark fog causes problems. That's what it does. You have to be prepared for them. Just threw down another base here. But we're here, so we can take it out before it gets established. Still working on these laser turrets. And I'm going to need to craft some planetary analysis bases, too. To craft those, I'll need engines and microcrystalline components. I don't have any microcrystalline components with me. I could craft it from some copper. So I need 6. How many of these can I make? If I get more... Do I have silicon here? Do I ever find silicon? I don't. Crap. Okay. Then I'm gonna have to take this one from over here for now. In fact, why don't we just take down this whole setup? Because we have a... Yeah, we have a geothermal power station there. All right. Let's take this down. That gives us one planetary analysis base. Let's set it up here. Like that. And then we'll place down our lasers. Like that. Throw down a power tower over here. Okay, so this setup should now destroy this when bad things happen. And collect the litter for me. Which was what I was looking for. With that... We have another base that's established itself somewhere. Let's go see what this one's about. It was auto-destroyed for us. Okay. Yeah, we do have our lasers here and they did their job. Excellent. Okay, alright. So I think we're back to being stable here. I need to make my way over to this area where we're producing our processors. Our big processor farm. And make sure that everything's getting proliferated now that we have the network set up. Let's take a look. Oh, they're landing a relay station somewhere? Yikes. I do not see any proliferator. Is it coming out? It's not. 50 in transit, though. So it is coming here. Okay. Did any go out? Like, if we follow the... If we follow the line here... Well, the first person to take some would have it. Yeah. We do have some proliferator. It's just, it's backing up on the, input lines. So here comes 50 more. That'll back up. These will go past. So, okay. I don't know how many we need per minute, but I think we'll get there. And so yeah, it's working. It's working. Very cool. So your inputs should all be proliferated, right? And you're producing extra processors? Fantastic. Amazing. So with proliferation, you're producing 25 per minute? Okay. So 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. 150 processors per minute coming out. Very nice. All right, now, I do need some refined or high purity silicon. So we're sending ore over here. That's getting turned into refined silicon here. Do you guys have any extra stored up or what? You do. Okay, so I can, I think, just take them like that. And that puts... Yeah, that puts 100 in here. Okay. So I've got 107. I could also use some microcrystalline components if any of you have them to spare. What does that do for me? Anything? Did I get any? I'm not sure if I did. I think they might have all... I think they might have been empty. So I was trying to make planetary defense bases. It seems I can now produce one. And then I need steel. Okay. Fortunately, I have some extra steel. That makes 2 more. Then I need engines, for which I need copper and magnetic coils. Are we making magnetic coils on this planet? I don't think we are. So if I had some magnets, which I don't... Alright, so we're limited in what we can do. I can produce 2 more of these if I sit around and wait. I guess what I need to do is go home. At this point, I need to go home and then come back with more defensive stuff. There's one battlefield analysis base. It'll be a while before I get some more. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do on this planet before we go home. So we're producing a ton of processors. There's no way to ship them home yet. But we can bring a whatever we've made, we can bring with us. So let me see. You have an analysis base and 2 lasers. Let me turn veins off for a second here to take a closer look. You have an analysis base and 2 lasers. You have an analysis base and 2 lasers. You are working as intended. We can actually see it working right now. They're burning this down before it can go anywhere. Perfect. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there... How many do we have here? We've got 5. There's one over here that does not have the planetary analysis base and the laser, so we need to get to this one. Okay, let's go. Okay, this guy's gonna be a problem if we don't solve it. Very nice. Okay, let's put down the planetary, or the battlefield analysis base, and a couple of lasers. Let's get that nice and powered up. And then we can connect it to the grid over here. And with that, I think we're safe to come home now. Yeah, we're safe to come home now. Okay, so they could always land another relay, but they've got 5 here. From what I've seen, 6 is the max. What is this? Iron veins exhausted on Allwade 3. Okay, that's going to be a problem for somebody. Let's head back. And let's take a look at our processor production. So I'm very, very happy with how this all played out. I like the colored foundation. You know, I like the miniature factory here that I was able to scale up. I'm very happy with how all of this played out, and it looks like it's working as intended. I wonder if we're actually producing enough proliferator. Or if we just don't have enough. Seems like it should catch up over time. Oh. No, that's the puller. So those 2 are full. What is this? We do have some in here, we can see, because these are lit up. It's partially working. Same over here. None here. None here. I can't remember if we worked out how many sprays per minute we need. Is it just a matter of of it needing to build enough to transit? Or do we need to build another proliferator factory? Let's watch this group come in for a second. I am very pleased with how things are going on this planet right now. So you have 5,000 processors, and there's more going in here even as we speak. Very nice. And we have room for how many in this stack? Like 200 times 2,000 times 8 or something, 16,000 maybe could fit in here. So yeah, it'll take a while to fill these up. So you are the planetary logistics station. I can't remember. Do we have an ILS on this planet? An interplanetary logistics station? I don't think we do. Because we would need to ship... We'd want to ship things home, right? But to do that, we need warpers. So I think the one more thing we can do before we leave, if I have the materials to build it, is to get up a interstellar logistics station. Now let's see if I can build this. I can. And then I don't remember if I have any interstellar bots with me. Vessels, they're called. So we have logistics bots and some extra proliferator, which we don't need. Speaking of things I don't need this stone. I don't need this stalagmite crystal. Rest of this seems mostly fine. Got like 1 circuit board, 13 photon combiners, or particle broadbands, 2 photon combiners. Let's get rid of those. I don't need these 7 carbon nanotubes. I probably don't need these 100 either. We've got our 6 space warpers. Shouldn't those be over here? Yeah. We do have some interstellar logistics vessels, so that's good news. Okay, let's get set up to ship this stuff home when and if it becomes available. Right? So, I think we just... Where do I want to put this? In order to ship home, we're going to need space warpers and processors. So why don't we put the interstellar logistics station right here? We don't actually need this planetary station to send these anywhere, but I guess we'll leave it as is for now. What we are going to need is we are going to need to demand local up to, I guess, 3,000, and then remote supply once we have warpers. So minimum load of drones should be 10%, should be 100%. Warpers required. Warp distance 12 astronomical units. If the distance exceeds the warp distance, vessels can carry and automatically utilize the space warpers. Note, activating warp will consume a significant amount of power. Okay. So you need interstellar vessels. We are going to require warpers to do the remote supply. And then at some point, we are going to need to... I don't know exactly how this works, but I imagine if we have space warpers in here, we're going to demand that from remote and then supply locally, I guess. I don't know how it works. Like, how do I get a warper? If it's just in the tower, does it work? Or I might need... There might be like another thing here. And I wouldn't be sure how to automate getting the space warpers that we've imported into... Like, because we auto-supply vessels. Do I need to auto-supply warpers? Or does just having it in this logistics station work? I'm not sure. But at some point, we'll be producing enough of these to ship to this star. And when we are, I'd like them to come here and be available so that we can then ship the processors home. Not sure how this works, but I guess we'll find out later. We do require orbital warpers. Max charging power. Maybe for you, we'll bump you up a little bit. Let's go to like 120 megawatts or something. Just in case it works out that way. So you're ready to ship the processors home once you receive some warpers, unless there's something else we need to do here that I haven't learned about yet. We do need to get you powered on. So seems like you're now full up with 3,000 processors ready to go at some moment's notice. We're only producing 150 per minute here, but that's quite a bit, and I'm happy with it. And we don't need a belt because the drones will carry it over the 10 feet to this interstellar logistics vessel or station. So I think we're set up here. I think we're done. Nope, they've landed yet another relay. Do I have a planetary analysis, a battlefield analysis base left? I do, and I have 2 laser turrets. All right, let's go get relay number 6. And then we'll be done and we can go home. All right, right here. Battlefield analysis base. Plus 2 lasers. Plus power. Where am I going? Where's nearby power? Right over there? All right, cancel this, please. We'll bring it over here. There we go, looks good. Okay, and now this is powered on and defending against this relay. So all 6 on the planet are ready to defend. Our factory is up and running, everything's proliferated. And we're producing processors, so... Oh, you're the wrong tower. I guess if you're making extra carbon nanotubes, we could set those for the interstellar tower as well. Which is where? Over here? We could set this to carbon nanotubes. Local demand, remote supply. Yeah, so any extra carbon nanotubes we can send into the ILS. And let's head home. Oh, hold on. Are you... Yeah, you're set up correctly with minimum load of drones. Okay. Well, I guess we know where we're going. So with that, our work on Clement's planet is complete. The only thing left to do is go home and figure out how to automate space warpers, which I think is going to involve green science, which we haven't quite gotten to yet. And actually, before we leave, let's see what science we do want to be making here. So anything we can do that doesn't require purple, we want to get into. We want to get it done. And then we're having trouble with purple. We've got it up and running to a degree, but it needs these processors and we have to hand feed them into the boutique production chain. So let's get the suppressing... Do I need the suppressing capsule? No, I really don't. I don't need the Corvette or the destroyer. So it looks like everything here needs the purple. And then the green. What about upgrades? Are there upgrades that we haven't done yet? That needs purple. Mecha Core needs purple and green. That needs purple. That needs purple. Auto reconstruction marking we can grab. Mass construction. Get that. Energy circuit. Drone engine. Energy shield we can get, I'm guessing. Yep, okay. Solar sail life. We don't have solar sails yet, but let's enqueue that for now. As far as we can go. Maybe we'll just get 1 and 2 here. All queues full. Okay, and then there's more yellow science we can do. This requires purple. Yeah, more yellow science to do, but we can work on that. Oh, actually, I do want to see what is this planetary shield? Does this increase the area, the surface area, or what? Planetary shield energy field effectiveness plus 10%. Enhance the force field energy efficiency of a planetary shield. Initially, every 1 damage resisted consumes 200 kilojoules of energy. Okay, so this makes it more efficient. It doesn't make it larger. Okay. That's fine. We still got a long ways to go, but we've made significant progress here on Clement Star 1. So let's snatch up what we can and take it home. Let's get as many processors as we can. Let's take 3,000 from there. I guess I should have taken them all from here first. Okay, this is a nice big batch of processors. Now, why are like 1 or 2 in transit? Minimum load of drones. I don't like that 10% is the default. It's kind of annoying. Okay, let's take everything we got here. And everything we got here. And everything we got here. Alright, so we're taking home several thousand drones, and all that's left now is to let this keep running while we warp space and time to return to our home planet, which is going to be the nearest star now. I have to find my home planet. There it is. It's actually, that's very nice that it's marked with a name once we visited it. I really like that. Okay, let's go home. Okay, aim towards Alwade 1, or Alwade, and hit caps lock. That is really, really cool. I really like that effect. Okay, and right when we get down under 1 AU. Oh, it slowed down for me. Very nice. Okay. Let's head home. That is such a cool feature. Travel to other stars to exploit their resources. Set up interstellar networks. Just really cool stuff. So, after our journey to another star, we have finally returned home. Let me turn off this indicator here. There we go. And with that, we can go dump our processors into Purple Cube production and pick some more science to do after all this yellow stuff. I think that's going to be it for this time. Next time, we'll probably work on enhancing how our cube and warper production lines, they're very small boutique things. I think we'll try to enhance them to work a little bit better. We'll power through some of this research, and then we'll start carefully choosing what we want to do with our purple cubes. And we'll also, I guess, just figure out what to work on next, because it feels to me like until we can get warpers automated and get the interstellar network up and running, there's not a lot we can do. I guess what we could do is head to another star and just do some exploration, right? We have yet to unlock the technology that lets us see what ores are where. So that's Universe Exploration 4, I think. It's 85% done, but this would view the ore reserves of planetary systems within 6 light years. So we could take a look at our nearby stars and figure out where we actually want to go. That is going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back with more Dyson Sphere program next time. Hope to see you then. Take care.